Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is May 27, 2022. Hope you're all doing well. In today's segment, we'll take a look at Unity Software, ticker symbol U, and we'll also take a look at top Metaverse stocks and see if they're worth buying here when the price is super low. Look, Unity Software is a world's leading platform for real-time content creation, and they're also leader in Metaverse. Let's take a look at Unity and do a deep dive. So we'll start with a quick overview of Unity Software, see what they do, and look at the competitive landscape and see who are the top dogs in Metaverse. And let's look at fundamentals when it comes to Unity Software and see if it's worth buying from a fundamental perspective. And then we'll get into technical analysis and see what technicians are telling us about Unity. And finally, we'll conclude with the buy or sell rating and go from there. All right, so Unity Software, we got CEO here. Look, we got John. He's the CEO here, and he's got 89% approval rating, which is not bad. I think he's doing things right. He's got a little bit sketchy, past, but I think he's trying to do well as we go forward. And he's been in this company for a while. And look, he had been in Electronic Arts, which is a good gaming stock, as many of you know, and he was also in a couple other companies. The background checks out of this CEO here, Mr. John, and also looks like he's got good rating here. So with that, even though he's got some sketchy background in the past, looks like he's doing well as a CEO of Unity Software. All right, now let's look at Unity here. Unity has got various applications in the gaming industry, and they're in the architecture and in the automotive and the film industry. It's really a platform for content creation, and that's what they want to be. They want to be the platform for the content creation across multiple industries. Think about like a pick and shovel type play. If the metaverse does well, everybody needs a pick and shovel play or a platform like Unity Software. All right, now let's jump in here and look at the background. Look, Unity Software, it creates, operates, and in the interactive real-time 3D content platform. It's a platform play, and you can do multiple things, and you can use the platform in tablet, PC, consoles, and so on and so forth. That's the beauty of this. It's a platform, and all these gaming and the filmmakers across the industry, they can use this platform and create the content. Look, stock price is very low. Right now it's $38. Very compelling at this time. Market cap is $11 billion. It's a large cap company. Look at the performance here. Year to date, big time down 73%, and look at how much is down from 52-week high, 81%. That must be hurting really bad. So company has done well in the past. As you can see here, stock was as high as $200 at its height, and look what happened. Right from November last year, stock has been dropping off big time with all the sector rotation. And this company does not have a positive earnings yet, and it does not have a net margin. It's a negative net margin. That's why Wall Street does not like it. But look what's happening right now. Right now stock is consolidating and trying to go higher. So that's why we have to take a look at the company and see if it's worth buying here. I like when the drop stops and there's a nice consolidation and there's a small up move. That's when I get interested to buy stocks like Unity Software, which is a top dog in the metaverse with lot of promise, but stock price is really way low here. All right, from an analyst perspective, look, it's got a strong buy rating. That's a good rating. We got 10 analysts saying buy and 3 saying hold. I think it's a very good rating here. Fundamentally, it's a good buy. Technically, it's really not it's really sold off and bearish at this time. And look, we got here 3 unloved tech stocks. It's a Unity Software is one of them, and look, it's one of the top 3 tech stocks to buy according to Motley Fool, and looks like it had a big crash after the earnings. So folks are wondering if it's time to buy. I get interested when high momentum stocks fall down and then they will start consolidating and try to go higher. That's when I jump in slowly and start buying. So I think it's a compelling play here. Can it go down few dollars? Yes, it can. But is there a great promise for the future? Yes, I do see a great promise, because this is a fundamental platform and help multiple industries to prosper, take advantage of Metaverse. Alright, now let's look at the price target. From a price target perspective, look, stock price is about $38 right now, and the low price target is $34. That tells you downside from here is relatively low here, and the upside from here is relatively high. Look at the upside here, $137 in next 12 months, and midpoint is about double the current stock price, which is a great value. And look, from a technical perspective, it's bearish. It's a strong sell, or a sell, as you can see here. Fundamental perspective, it's in a nice buy rating. So that's why it's a good divergence between the technicals saying sell, fundamentals saying buy. Lot of promise for the future. That's when I get interested, and I'll be putting a small position, adding to my position here. I think even though situation is really difficult at this present moment, but there is a good promise for the future. All right, now let's look at the Unity Software and look at the competitive landscape. Look, they got a Unity Pro, it's their cloud platform, and they got Unity Gaming Services and multiple other products they have. These two are the featured product of this company here. All right, from a competitive landscape perspective, I got all the top Metaverse stocks, by market cap here. Stock at the top has got highest market cap, which is none other than Satya Nadella's Microsoft. Look at Microsoft here. This huge big company still growing at 20% clip on the revenue, top line revenue here. Look at that net margin. It's really coining money as you speak. And they got a lot of cash on the balance sheet. Look at this cash. $104 billion, free cash flow positive. So it's a top dog when it comes to Metaverse. Then you got Amazon.com here. It's a great company. I think it's a compelling value here. Look, it's got negative cash flow at this time, but Amazon, we don't need to worry. They know how to get their act together. This company can be great. And one of my favorite pick here, NVDA. This is a great chip play, semiconductor play, for the Metaverse. Stock, even though it came down after hours, after the earnings announcement, it went higher, next day, which is a good sign here. I think it's a compelling buy here. I would be buying this one here. And then we got Facebook or Meta. It's also a big, nice play here when it comes to Metaverse. Stock has been down big time. Look at that RSI here, 46, tells you stock is sold off here. And we got few more here. Looks like we got some, we got some other industries also, like Intuitive Surgical. These folks also will take advantage of Metaverse as you go forward, but not a pure play Metaverse play, but these industries can take advantage of Metaverse. And then finally we got our stock here, Unity Software. Unity Software is a compelling buy at these levels here. It's a contrarian play. Look, net margin is negative, nice gross margin. Look at the gross margin, 76%. Top line sales growth is great, 42%. And as you can see here, it's a contrarian play because fundamentals are not great. There is a promise. Stock is rebounding. Look at the 10-day here. It's rebounding in 10-day, and it's got nice $1 billion cash, positive cash flow, nice EPS growth and revenue growth for next year. That's why it's one of my compelling top pick here when it comes to Metaverse. And look at the overall score here. I like the higher overall score. As you can see here, Microsoft is a great one here. Facebook and Intuitive Surgical, both are great one here. And look, both of them have got lower RSI, tells the stocks are sold off here. And then you got few more here. We got Autodesk and Zoom. Both are good. Zoom looks like it wants to zoom again. but I would wait slightly here. But Autodesk you can buy with the lower RSI, middle of the road, 50. And then you got Roblox here. Roblox is again one of my favorite pick at these levels here. Low overall score as you can see here, but this also is rebounding pretty hard. It also has a good future. Right now short-term pain as you can see here. And then you got PTC here. PTC has got a great overall score here. You could buy this company. Right now RSI is slightly high. I would wait for a slight pull back here. And we got a few more, Williams Sonoma and Cirrus Logic. Both are great here. Nice overall score. I would buy them at these levels here, but wait slightly because RSI is slightly higher for these names here. And then you got a couple more here. We got TKC, Turkcell, Digital Turbine, as well as Himax here. Look, all of them are sold off here. And you can take a look at these plays here and see if it's worth buying here. Look, except for apps has made some money for investors in the last 5 years, but other companies have not made money for investors. All right, now what we'll do is we'll look at industry rating for these stocks here. Look, we did a quick build here. We brought in Altman Z-score, Piotrowski F-score, and Morningstar rating when it comes to financial growth and profitability. Look, Microsoft, Amazon, top dogs as usual. I like the nice Piotrowski score in Microsoft here. High Piotrowski score will tell you books are consistently improving. I love to see those books improving. And then you got a few more here. Look, we got Intuitive Surgical, one of my top pick in the medical device. Look at that Piotrowski F score 7 that tells you books are improving here. Keep a watch on Piotrowski F score. That's one of the great score that tells you the books are improving. And we got one more company here, Williams Sonoma. Look, they are really doing very well. They got the highest Piotrowski F score, 9 out of 9. And right now RSI is 53, middle of the road. You could buy this stock even up here. Look, it's down 42% from 52-week high. You could still buy this great stock here. And we got a few more. We got one more with nice and high Piotrowski F score, which is Avid 7 score. You could buy this, relatively cheap stock here, $28. And right now RSI is 52, middle of the road. You could slowly buy this one too. All right, now let's jump in and look at Unity Software. Look, Unity Software, its market cap is about $11 billion, $38 stock as you can see here. It's a strong buy from analysts, and revenue per employee is around $211,000. And look, stock has been down for a while as you can see here. 1 month, 3 month, 1 year, it's down right now. And the reason it's down is look at the earnings per share, it's negative right now. And look at the net margin, it's also negative. That's the reason right now Wall Street does not have patience for the negative margin, negative earnings companies. That's why it's coming down here. And look, they got nice free cash flow here, no big deal. I think company can survive. As you can see, nice $1.8 billion, almost $2 billion cash. There is no issue in the short term. They're doing well. And look, from a net gross margin perspective, nice gross margin, 76%. From a moving average perspective, stock has been down for a while. Look, it's below its 200-day moving average, and stock is trying to go higher. It's trying to take on its Bollinger Band, both 20 and 50-day Bollinger Band. It's 34% and 13% higher than the lower Bollinger Band. That's a good indicator. Look, from a technical perspective, it's a sell. It's got an overall score of 13, which is a little bit low, but look, it's got nice growth grade, nice profitability grade. And Piotrowski's F score is a little bit low, but it's it's not a fundamentally sound company at this time, but it's got a nice promise for the future, and company is really trying to do its best, even though it's losing money at this time, indicated by negative net margin and negative EPS. That's why it's a contrarian play, and we'll dig deep into this stock and go from there. And valuation is also a little high as you can see here. That's another reason stock is coming down. All right, now let's jump in and look at the Unity software by numbers. These are the annual numbers, as you can see here. Look from a numbers perspective, earnings is going in the negative direction, as you can see here. Companies like Unity software, they have to build the platform. That's why they invest in the platform. That makes your earnings go negative because they're investing heavily at this time, and Wall Street does not like it. These companies have to build the platform irrespective of quarterly expectation from Wall Street. Look from a top line sales growth perspective, there is no issue here. Nice clip, they're improving the sales. That's great. 1.1 billion as of 2021. And they're not diluting the share count too much. It's a very slight share count increase. No big deal here. On the contrary here, from an operating margin perspective, margin is coming down, not a great sign. Net margin is also coming down, not a great sign. And they're taking on a lot of debt, which is also not a great sign. I can see what they're doing here. They want to build the platform, they want to invest. They don't care about the short term. That's what's going on here. Even though top line is growing nicely, they don't want to show the earnings because they want to invest in their platform. That's a good strategy. If it's back in 2020, this strategy would work. But right now, with all this inflation and worry from Wall Street, this is not working out for the company. But I would take some short-term pain here and slowly start buying Unity software. You can position yourself for the Metaverse success in maybe say 2 years down the line. So that's why it's a great long-term play here. All right, now let's jump in here and look at the earnings history. Look from an earning history perspective. In the latest quarter, stock has missed by a penny when it comes to EPS. Look, it's missed by, it did not miss, as you can see here, inline EPS, but it missed slightly on the revenue expectation. And they also gave a softer guidance. That's why stock came tumbling down. But look, they've done pretty okay in the past year. I think they can string together a couple of good quarters. Stock can go higher. Look, revenue is improving. I like this trajectory here. Revenue is improving, and there's a nice year-over-year revenue growth here. That's a good story here. And Unity software crashes 36% after the earning, and guidance shows slightly slowing growth here and ad delay because of the Apple privacy loss. That's why stock came down here. At this time, it's a compelling buy. It's trying to consolidate and go higher. All right, now let's look at the quarterly numbers. Look, from a quarterly number perspective, the current stock price is $38. And as of 3/31, stock was at $99. Look at the drop here from $99 as of 3/31 to $238 as of now. That's a huge drop here. I think company still is a good company. They're investing in their platform. That's the reason you see price came down. And look, from a market cap perspective, also same story here. It was at $41 billion market cap. It came down to right now it's about $11 billion. Look at that big crash in the market cap. Stock is really hurting by all the Wall Street expectations, and companies also losing money. Look at the earnings per share here. It's going in the other direction here. It's earnings per share is negative, and it's increasing on the negative side, which is not a great story here. On the positive side, sales is increasing here. I like the sales increase, but it's not as high as the previous quarter growth here. That's why stock is not responding well. They got nice cash. I would not be worried about cash here. And they also have a good debt. I think they should reduce the debt load here. Looks like they took on some debt in the 2021, and they're maintaining the debt level. They should reduce it as they go forward. Free cash flow just turned positive. That's a good sign here. And I like the gross margin. They also took some hit in the gross margin. They came down from 76 to 70, which is not great sign. I think they should make improvements there also. And finally, price to sales. I think it's a little bit high. Look, price to sales perspective. Right now, price to sales is 23. That's slightly high. I think it came down now to 10 or so. Still a little high. That's the reason stock is coming down. And as you look through here, look at the research and development. I love the way they're spending money on R&D. They don't worry too much about short-term Wall Street expectations. They keep putting money into the platform. That's also a good news here. All right, so overall, even though currently it has got some pain because they're investing in their platform, not showing the earnings, long term it's a good play. All right, now let's jump in and look at the technicals. From a technical perspective, look, we got a 5-year chart, as you can see here. In the 5-year chart, look what happened right from 2021, somewhere November December time frame. After that, stock got clobbered. Look at this huge drop here, but now it's bottoming out, consolidating. I can see some leg up from here. That's why I'm cautiously buying and holding it for long term here. All right, now let's look at 1-year chart. From a 1-year chart perspective, look, we got a earnings here, right here. After the earnings, stock went higher. This is back in 2021. One more earning, stock went higher, then it came tumbling down. One more earning, stock came down, and after the earnings, it's trying to consolidate and go higher. RSI wants to go higher. That shows momentum is higher. Look, on the balance, volume is also going higher, and smart money is flowing into the stock, which is also good. And in the DMI chart, the blue line wants to go higher, red line wants to come down. At some point, there will be bullish crossover where blue line crosses over the red line. So that's why, even though right now it looks bearish, I'm bullish on this stock. That's why I'm buying here at these levels and holding it for a while. Look, for folks who want to sell put options, look at that IV percentile. It's very high IV percentile. You could sell some put option way below the current stock price 40 days out, and you can make some good money that way too. All right, now let's jump in here and look at the option, what's happening in the option world. Look, from an options perspective, current stock price is 38 and all-time high is 210. Look at the disparity here. Stock got really clobbered. And look at around $40 strike price here. There is a nice open interest, which is 46. Not too high, but it's okay. More importantly, look at the $60 strike price here. At $60, we got nice and high open interest. That tells you folks are buying out of the money call option and expecting the stock to go higher. Look at the out of the money call option here. Nice open interest in the out of the money option. That tells you folks are optimistic and they're buying the call option out of the money. And there is also some volume in the put side also, but let's see what volume is high. Are people buying more put or more call in the next slide? Look, we got put call ratio here. Put call ratio is telling you call options traded so far 13,000, as you can see here, and put options traded so far 10,000, and call option trading is higher than the put option trading. That makes the put call ratio 0.86, which is bullish. So I think we can now slowly start buying this company at these levels here. It completely got clobbered. It's now trying to go higher. All right, now for a conclusion perspective, look, revenue software, the revenue, Unity software, the revenue was up 36% from a year earlier. That tells you they're still doing good when it comes to revenue. But stock crashed after the guidance showing slowing growth here. It came down by 36% after the earnings announcement. That's why at these levels here, stock is sold off. You could buy. And gaming is one of their top industry, and looks like they're doing well in the gaming, and they see their monthly active users increasing more than $4 billion monthly active users. That's a good statistics and good number. And they also have momentum in the create business. That's also a good one here. Their create business grew by 65% from last year. Looks like companies humming along pretty well, even though they're not showing any earnings. And after a couple of years of rapid growth, now they're seeing some challenges with the Apple's privacy changes, and they also had some hiccups, as you can see here. And looks like they got this audience pinpointer tool, there is some challenge. They fixed it. That should be behind them right now. There are two challenges. Both of them are fixed. I think you can see some progress as we go forward. I think these challenges they had, is one of the cause for their guidance to go down. So I think that should be behind us right now. So at this time, Unity Software is a compelling play here. Stock price is very low. There is a lot of promise for the future in the metaverse world, and I think it's a moderate buy. I've been slowly buying this stock, and it's a contrarian pick because it does not have positive profit and positive earnings yet. Lot of promise for the future, and it's one of the top dog in the metaverse. With that, I say moderately buy the stock on the down days and accumulate. You'll be pleasantly surprised in say 2 or 1 year time, because stock can go much higher from these levels. All right, so with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.